First tutorial I'll show you guys how we can set up our project folder to start developing our web project. So first of all, what I will do is I will create a folder on my desktop. I'll name this folder, let's say, project. This is where all our files will go. Now what next I will do is I will simply download Twitter Bootstrap 3. So I will type Twitter Bootstrap 3 in Google and get bootstrap.com. I just click on this link and click on download Bootstrap. So this will download Twitter Bootstrap 3 on our computer. So after the download has completed, we will go to our downloads, we'll unzip the file and we'll drag this folder onto our desktop. Okay, now we will open this folder which we downloaded. We will scroll to distribution folder and we'll simply copy these three folders into our project folder. So these are the three folders for Twitter Bootstrap 3 files. So CSS files, JS files and fonts. So what else we need? We also need jQuery. So either you can provide a link to the jQuery from Google hosted jQuery, or you can simply download. So when I downloaded this Bootstrap 3, there's jQuery already included. If you go to assets, then JS, there should be jQuery somewhere here. There it is. I'll copy this one and I will paste into my project JS file. Okay, so we've got jQuery as well. So we'll leave this folder for a moment. So what next we will do is we will open our project folder and we will keep the file which we need. So in CSS folder we don't need this theme file, don't need this, we don't need this, move to trash. So we'll only keep bootstrap.css file. And then in JS we don't need minified. You can keep minified, it's your choice. I'll keep the normal bootstrap.js. And fonts, we will leave fonts for the moment. Now let's just create our index HTML file. So I'm using Komodo Edit text editor. So I'll open a directory here which would be project. Okay, so I have these three folders. Now I'll create a new file. It'll be HTML5 template. Okay, save it. I will save it as index.html. Okay, so title will be Twitter Bootstrap 3 creativity. Okay, so let's just test whether our Twitter Bootstrap 3 is working. So first of all, what I will do, I'll provide a link to Twitter Bootstrap CSS file. So link type will be text/CSS, rel will be style sheet, and then href pass to our Twitter Bootstrap 3 CSS file. So it is, if you go to our project folder, you would see in CSS folder it's bootstrap.css. So it will be css/bootstrap.css. So that's a link to our Bootstrap CSS. So at the end of our body we will provide a link to our JS files. So first of all, script tags, and then in opening script tag our source will be, first we will provide a link to our jQuery file. So js/jquery.js, and then I'll simply copy this one, paste it again, and I provide a link to our bootstrap.js file. So if we go to our project, you would see that in our JS folder we have bootstrap.js and jquery.js. Okay, so now we've given a link to our CSS and bootstrap files, so our project is ready. Now our index.html file is ready and it's connected to bootstrap CSS file and JS files. So let's just test if it's working. So I'll simply create a button and then I will give it a class of, let's say, btn success. This should give us a green button if everything is okay. So let's just run this index.html file into our browser, and there you go, test, which is a green button. So our all CSS and JS file for Twitter Bootstrap 3 are properly connected and working. So we've got our project set up now. So in the next tutorial we will start creating our index.html page, which will first of all we will create fixed navigation bar with drop down menu. So thanks for watching, and if you guys have any issues downloading Bootstrap and providing link into your index.html file, feel free to drop me an email at creativeeditors@gmail.com. Thanks for watching and see you guys in the next tutorial.